What is going on, YouTube? It is Mr. Game & Squatch here. Welcome to the Squatch Den, and we are visited by the awesome...
The King of Games 98.
Hells yeah! And as you can tell from the thumbnail and title of this video, which I worked very hard on that thumbnail.
And I like it.
And this then this whole setup we have here.
And I think that's a great display.
We have the awesome Hyperkin Super Game Boy Black and Gold Edition, which is also the slim model, as you noticed.
It is the SupaBoy Slim.
Yes, the Super Slim Boy. We ain't got no chunky boys here. We got the Slim Boys here.
Not to be confused with Slim Shady.
Hey, with a real Slim Shady, please like this video.
There you go.
I had to do it. So, we'll give a good glimpse of the box here.
That's a nice looking box.
Oh, dude, I feel this thing feels so freaking cool.
I was serious.
And as you can read on the side, there is TV output. You can put it in 16.9 by 4:3 aspect ratio. A rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which has 10 hours of gameplay life because it's a 4,400 milliamp hour battery.
That's sweet.
Oh my God, the thing's a beefy boy in there. And then this also plays NTC PAL Switch, or has a NTSC PAL Switch, meaning it can play Super Famicom games, Super Nintendo games, and PAL region games.
That's awesome.
Which is, yeah, that's really freaking good.
That's really awesome.
So, and then we'll give a good little back look here, and that's the console itself right there, which, like I said, I love the fact that this is kind of like a matte, flat finish, and then a nice shiny emblem right there. This whole thing just screams luxury to me.
I was serious when I said to you, you could just display the box and it looked great.
Oh, definitely, I will. I will somehow fit it up there on my shelf of complete unboxed stuff. So, as we have our first look in the box. I'm not trying to disparage the differently abled. We love everybody here, as my freaking fingerprints are on there, because this isn't the first take of this video.
That's okay.
We're trying to make it nice and decently timed for you guys. We want you guys to have the best quality videos here.
Absolutely.
As we can see, this is actually a detachable box. It has a nice velvet travel pouch for you. Would it be velvet? So whatever, it's a bag. A nice wrist strap, which is pretty resemblant to the Wii remote straps.
Yes.
A micro USB cable. Doesn't come with the adapter though. It doesn't come with the wall plug. It's just the cord.
I mean, it's
but that's
nice.
at least it's there, and it's super long too.
That's good.
And then we have the AV cables that you would use to plug into your TV. And without further ado, let's get this big bad boy out here. Oh, look how beautiful that thing is. Besides my smudgy ass, let me clean that screen. My poor screen's already dirty. He's a dirty girl. dirty girl.
Oh God.
Good enough. So, I do really like the fact that it's black and gold. And the thing that I like most about it is that it does actually still have the same pinning mechanics as the Hyperkin Retron 5.
Yes.
That perfect pin technology that they claim to use, which is really good because it's actually really difficult kind of to get games in and out of this because it locks onto it so freaking tight. It gives that freaking gorilla grip tight.
I was about to say you'll be able to tell if it's the perfect pin technology in the cartridge reader when
Because
you go to
watch this, watch it. There you go.
Yeah, when you go to insert a cartridge, if it's really hard, and then when removing it, if it's really hard to get out. Yeah, that's
not me exaggerating. That is literally pulling that thing out, because that thing, like if you hear it, yeah, that thing did not want to go in there. It is secure in that mofo. So let's turn this thing on as we talk a little bit more about this. And the volume control is on the bottom here. And then this is where you hold down the brightness button to switch between the 4.3 aspect ratio and the 16.9 if it wants to go back. There it is. And I like having it at 16.9.
Yeah.
The D-pad feels pretty solid. It looks like it's a little bit loose, but this is actually very solid and responsive. There we go. And the speakers are loud as hell too.
I noticed that. They are pretty loud.
Yeah, because you got the whole grill pieces on the side here. Nice gold buttons. They're all kind of convex instead of like the regular Super Nintendo controllers where they're concaved. But it is very responsive. And along with the fact that you can plug this into your TV using the AV port right here, you could actually just plug in your OG Super Nintendo controllers into it. Or if you even have, say, an 8-bit DOE wireless controller with if it has the adapter.
A Bluetooth receiver.
Yeah, you plug it right in the front there. And, oh, as I'm just wrecking the camera. Ready? It works. It freaking works. It's completely workable.
And it looks just as responsive on the controller as it would be on the actual handheld.
It is. It is very, very responsive. So it's perfect. It's almost like carrying its own whole Super Nintendo cartridge or console, I should say. Sorry. So, and then also you have your reset button on the top there, which just resets the console like a normal Super Nintendo. And I gotta say, I'm in love with this thing. I've had this. I got this today, which is Wednesday the 30th. For you guys, it'll be Saturday. So I've had this for a while. But I've been playing it all day, and I love it. I absolutely love this thing.
I gotta tell you, I think it looks really nice in black and gold, and I'm not really a huge fan of the color gold, but I think it just really pops against the black color.
Yeah, if you do it right, oh my god, gold pops so well.
Yeah.
Especially since, like I said, this is a nice, flat, matte black color, and then a nice, glossy gold color with it. And then especially, I love the grips on the back here, like... It has nice texture for non-slip, you know? That's very nice. And as you can see, we can pop in a Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom cartridge.
Good choice.
Thank you. It plays it. And you know what actually I noticed? It translates it.
Oh!
Because I've seen, there's some, well at least, I don't know if this was in English or not. It said it was in English when they first started up, but as far as the rest of the game, I have no idea. Because I noticed when somebody else was reviewing this, they had a PAL region and the guy knows it's in German, because it plays in German, and it was actually translating it into English.
That's interesting. I don't know for certain if it does.
I actually have no idea what I'm doing either. I've never played Bomberman. Oh.
Yeah, you want to drop the bombs and then avoid them.
So...
I don't know if it is translating the game or not.
Yeah, it is, because look at it. It says pause in English.
Well, some Japanese games do actually have English.
Huh.
So I'm not sure if it is translating it or not. But I mean, either way, that's still really cool though.
I don't know. I can't tell. Let's try another Super Famicom game.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to tell with one of the other ones I got you.
Let's try, what is that, Breath of Fire?
Yes.
To be honest, I have actually never played any of these until now. Not that I didn't want to.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like reading Japanese because I don't know how to read Japanese.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, maybe if it translates them in English, then you'll start playing them.
Oh, definitely. Especially that Dragon Ball game. I kind of want to play that.
Yeah, it's Super Butoden 2.
Nope.
Okay, yep.
I thought it was, but apparently not. I wonder what happens if we put PAL. Nope, doesn't do anything. You can see it's switching, but because this isn't PAL, it doesn't do it. But, I was hoping for the best. But like I said, like the one guy, when he had it in his video... He had a German PAL version in there, and he didn't even switch it over to, he didn't switch it to the PAL side either. It just started reading it, and it was in English. And he was like, I know it's supposed to be in German because I got it as German.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, God, that is hard to get out of there. So, okay. Well, at least Bomberman 2 is easy enough to understand and play.
Yeah,
I might start doing that.
Yeah, you should definitely be able to play Super Bomberman 2 because that is actually in English. So.
Yeah, but it is a very fun. This whole system is very nice.
That handheld. I think for $100 you did very well for yourself.
Especially being brand spanking new. So.
And especially for being brand new. But honestly, at that price,
That's just my chair, people. If I was ripping a fart, you would see Brendan hysterically laughing.
Yes. If like honestly, at that price point, like $100 for that and everything they included with it, I think that's too hard to beat.
Exactly.
Like,
especially since, like I said, you're playing Super Nintendo, Famicom, and PAL Region games. That's 3 different system types.
Think about it. Like, you go to buy any other handheld, you're gonna easily spend more than $100.
Oh hell yeah! Especially a new Switch or something like that. Oh my god.
Oh, especially a Switch. Yeah.
So I think for the remainder of this video, maybe in the next 10 minutes, hopefully we can squeeze it in. Let's try and do some size comparisons of this, because like I said, I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, and it's hard to judge how big this is, especially with how big my hands are. I have size 13 ring, my big ass hands. This looks like a normal size thing. This would be good for getting your kids, because it is pretty decent size, especially when they're holding it by the actual grips here. It would be perfect for this. And so, yeah, let's try and real quick get the size comparisons in, because my battery says that it's dying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, starting off, we have the Milton Bradley freaking Microvision.
From 1979.
Exactly, and it smells like 1979. The plastic just straight smells like it.
Yep.
As anybody may know or may not know, you could also do a quick Google search of it.
Yep.
The entire game would slip right in here, and the screen and buttons would be right in that cartridge thing.
It's
and
all
you use
built
that.
in.
And
Yep.
the only thing you use is the knob here, and that's pretty much it. So that's the size comparison of that. Is, yeah, it's a lot slimmer, but it's also a lot longer too.
Yeah.
From 1979. And then moving on to 1989, we have this behemoth of a freaking Atari Lynx.
Yeah, known as the Atari Lynx.
Yes. Which you could play long ways or horizontal or vertical.
Which I think was cool.
Yeah, and the game cartridge would go in the side here, and this would hold 6 AA batteries.
6 AA batteries.
And as you can see, the thickness is slightly slimmer, but again, you're putting a whole Super Nintendo cartridge into the
it's kind of
thing.
different with the Lynx.
And then we have 1991, the Game Gear, which is a pretty iconic handheld.
Yeah, I mean,
for most people, if you're a Sega fan as well.
Oh, especially. I mean, it rivaled the Game Boy. Of course, the Game Boy kind of still kicked its butt.
Oh, it really did, honestly. But as far as thickness goes, it is slightly slimmer. But once you put batteries into this,
it's a thick brick.
It becomes the gaming brick, the game brick.
Game brick.
So, and now the piece de resistance, if we can get it in before this video dies, is
Hopefully.
Not trying to rush it, but my battery keeps saying that it's dying. Is the Sega Nomad, which again also takes 6 AA batteries.
Yep.
But much like, this is what I also am really kind of liking, is that this is kind of like the one true rival of the Nomad.
Yes.
Is the fact that this plays Sega Genesis games, and you could put Sega Genesis cartridges in there, just like you could put Super Nintendo cartridges and Super Famicom games in there. You could connect this to your TV, just like the Sega Nomad.
Yep.
And you could also have it charge and also have an AV port, I guess, but that's not really much of a comparison. But the fact that you can use this as its own controller when it's plugged into the TV, and this as a controller when it's plugged into the TV, and then also you can have your friend plug in his controller to this that goes to the TV and plays. And then you can also have 2 separate controllers as well to plug into the TV as well. And you could also just use that as a controller and have your friend plugged in there as well.
Yeah, I mean...
Now, as far as having 3 players, I don't know if once you have the controller plugged in, if that changes it, like, you know, you can't use the controls while it's plugged in. I have no idea.
I don't know how that would work.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, you would need a multi-tap, which they did make for both consoles.
Yeah.
Ironically, there was a multi-tap made by Hudson Soft that it came with Super Bomberman.
Wow.
The game, of course, I think the game and the multi-tap was close to $100 at retail.
Especially back then. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I would love to go into detail about that, but I think we're going to wrap this video up. I'm sorry that this video seems like it's a bit rushed, but like I said, the battery's dying, and battery is king when you're trying to make a video for YouTube.
Yep.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys get to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the King Games 98's channel and some of his videos.
I really appreciate that.
And so I hope you guys stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you again in the Squatch Den.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.